jump scare.
Hey everyone, it's Rachel. Welcome back to Alice in Dollland. Sorry for the jump scare that you got when you clicked on this video and seeing, this bald little Leah Clark doll here. But today's video is one that I kid you not has been a good, I think, year and a half in the making. I got this Leah Clark doll from Value Village, like I said, a year and a half ago, and I have not done anything with the poor girl. I have tried fixing her up and customizing her so many times. She's gone through so many wigs and nothing I am happy with. And so today's video, we're going to finish fixing up this doll. She did have a wig on, mind you. She has been sitting around and rotting away in my collection with a wig on, but not ones that I like. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I did try selling this Leah doll a few weeks ago and no one ever bought her. She did come with a wig, mind you, but no one was really liking the wig. So today's goal is to finish fixing up this doll here and hopefully add her to my collection permanently. We'll see how it goes. I had some people on Instagram very kindly DM me photos of their custom Leah Clark dolls, so I have, some inspiration. But today I think we're going to put back on her original wig, fix it up, give her some piercings, maybe some tattoos. I don't know. We'll see where this video goes. But before we kick off this portion of the video that starts in 2025, we're gonna throw it back to 2023 when I first got this Leah Clark doll. So take it away, past Rachel. Hey everyone, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and I was not planning on doing another doll restoration video. I thought I was done collecting dolls. Sorry, I just have to interrupt, but joke's on you, girl. I think you got 8 to 10 dolls after this one. But anyways, carry on. I literally just put half of my collection into storage because I was getting so overwhelmed with the amount of dolls. However, they had 2 American Girl dolls behind the kind of expensive merchandise shelf. I'm blanking on what it's called, but you all know what it is. So I was not planning on getting another doll. However, I have been looking for Leah since I got back into doll collecting. She was only $50, which is kind of expensive for the state that she's in, but I couldn't pass her up. She is honestly so pretty. She's one of my favorite dolls that I love looking at on Instagram, through the hashtag. So we're gonna be fixing her up today, and Miss Girl needs a lot of work. She smells like a campfire for starters, so I'm kind of nervous for kind of washing her hair. I will have to use at least some type of scented shampoo to try and get that out, I think, because that's the only thing I have that I think will clean her hair really well. She has some nail polish on, I think, or it's marker. She has lots of scuffs on her face. She has some weird marks on her legs and a giant marker stain on her arm. So I have my work cut out for me today. So without further ado, let's get straight on into the restoration process. So, quick little voiceover moment. Here I am cleaning Leah with the magic eraser first because I don't know where she's been. I don't know where she was gallivanting off to, and yeah, the sponge did not look great. It was brand new and it was already turning a lovely brown color just from her one arm and leg. So yeah, needless to say, she was pretty dirty, but here I am washing her hair, and I just used this shampoo and conditioner that I use for my hair. I just got the travel size ones because that's literally all you really need for an American Girl doll. So I managed to get out a lot of dirt out of her hair too. I literally don't know where this girl was. But anyways, I remember I scrubbed her hair pretty good, and I really tried to get that campfire scent out. Turns out it was in her body fabric and not her hair, which sucks, but anyways, I tried my best. And then I put some conditioner in it, and then I believe I brushed her hair with the conditioner in it just to try and get it all those tangles out of her hair. I remember her hair was such a mess, but anyways, I tried my best to fix her, so yeah. Okay, so it's the next day now. I did go back and straighten her hair when her hair was damp, just to try and get rid of a bit of the frizz. I don't really know if it worked that well. Her hair is a lot softer than it was. Her hair was extremely dry and kind of hay-like, that weird strawy feeling. But it's a lot softer now. It does look kind of okay on camera. I didn't want to do a hot water dunk just because I don't want her hair to be stick straight. I do like that she has a bit of a wave to her hair. I've yet to find an idea for how to fix that. As for her skin is nice and clean. She does have like some pen marks on her right fingernails, kind of like nail polish. I tried to get it off with acetone nail polish remover and it didn't work. So I'm gonna have to do an acne spot treatment, which I don't mind. As for her campfire stench, I did put something on Instagram asking like for an idea of what I could do, because I really did not want to have to take her apart entirely. Like some tutorials that I've seen of getting stench out of dolls, they like removed her arms and legs, and I really don't want to have to do that because I don't have the supplies to fix her if I do that. So a few people said that I can just take her head off and replace her stuffing and wash her body cloth with like dish soap and whatnot, and that should help get the scent out. But another person also suggested that I can just put her in a box with some dryer sheets and leave her for 24 hours, and that should help with the stench. For the sake of my sanity, I think that's what I'm going to do. I do have to take her apart eventually because her limbs are super loose. I don't have a seam ripper at the moment. I don't know where mine went. So this may be a long-term project. We will see. That's the only thing that I need to do is the acne spot treatment, fixing the campfire smell, and tightening her limbs. Okay, so I don't feel like propping my camera up on a tripod at the moment, so we're just going to do this free-handed. Here's an update on Miss Leah. She sat in a box for almost 2 days and her smell is basically gone. I think she does really stink of, you know, the fabric dryer sheets, but it's better than the campfire smells, so I'm not complaining. So I think what I'm gonna do now is try to dig out my seam ripper and tighten her limbs, and then after that I think I'm pretty much done, besides like her hair being a bit dry. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now, and hopefully then I can dress her and decide whether or not if she's gonna stay or if she's going to go.
One eternity later.
And now we are back here in the present in April 2025 when I'm filming this video. Who knows when this is gonna go up? Honestly, with my track record, it could be 10 months from now. Anyways, this is what Leah is looking like at the moment. She still has the ink stains on her fingernails. I tried getting those off, but for the major ink stains, she's pretty good. I did de-wig her, and I'm not gonna show you the other clip of me trying on a bunch of wigs on her because I'm not a fan of that, of any of the wigs that I tried on her, but today we're gonna put back on her original wig. I want to try and do a little face up on her. Some people DM me photos of their Leah Clark doll with darker eyebrows, and I think that looks really pretty on her. I feel like it makes her stand out a lot more with her blonde hair. I might give her some freckles, and then I also want to do some piercings on her, and maybe I'll do a little tattoo tutorial, but I think I might save that for another video some other day, but you'll see at the end of this. So yeah, without further ado, let's get back on to giving this girl a makeover, a well-deserved, long-awaited makeover. Okay. So here we have Leah with her original wig. Hooray! So her wig actually isn't in that bad a shape, but I would like to straighten it with a hair straightener just to make it less poofy. But to reattach her original wig, I am using some tacky glue. Will this work? I don't know. I think it's been a while since, you know, I have used this stuff. So here we go. Oh no, it's like clogged. Okay, hold on. Give me a second here. Okay, let's see if we can get the, oh, it's like full on clogged. Oh, that's great. Hold on. I don't know how much glue is left in here, so we're just gonna be a little patient. Teehee. I have to use both hands because this thing is so old. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of glue, isn't it? She says sarcastically. Okay, that has to be good, right? Right? This girl has so much leftover glue left on her head from the previous wigs that I put on her. It's sad. Okay, that has to be good. I actually don't know which way her part line goes. That should probably be step number 2. I think it goes this way. There we go. There we go. Looking a bit more like Leah now. I always have a bad tendency to put the wigs on like way too far down on their forehead. This probably isn't even in focus. Okay. Now after this dries, I'm going to glue the back side of her wig. I usually just do the crown first, and then I'll do the back side, and then I'll go and do the front side, just so that the glue doesn't get all in her hair by trying to put the wig on. Because I've done that many times before where I have ruined doll wigs by getting glue all over it. So yeah, anyways, here she is. I will see you in the next clip, I guess, when I'm straightening her hair. So I'm gonna wait for this to dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna spray it down with some water, and you'll see what I'm gonna do. We're gonna spray it down with some water and put a hair straightener through it. So yeah. Okay, so here we are now at my desk. Leah's wig is all nice and glued on. And so I'm gonna start hair straightening. I'm going to section off her hair into some smaller pieces, and I will have to go back and forth with turning my hair straightener off, or I might just go really quickly because my hair straightener does not have a heat setting. And the last thing that I want to do is ruin this doll even more by burning her hair. So I got a blanket on to protect myself from some dripping water. And so I'm just going to spray her hair down. This protects it from the heat. Just brush it out. Make sure her hair is sopping wet. And we're just going to go in big chunks to keep this quick. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna give her some freckles. I think I kind of want to go for more like a sun-kissed kind of look for her, so nothing too extreme. And now my mom's cleaning the house, so we're all gonna have to just deal with that, because let's be real, all moms do that when we're filming, right? So if you haven't seen my customization video, I'm just using a brown washable craft paint in case I want to take this off someday. And I don't have like a fine tip paintbrush, so I think I'm just gonna use like the end of this paintbrush and kind of, oops, no, maybe not, because that's gonna leave big freckles. We want tiny ones. Trying to switch up all the camera angles, but I think the next thing that I want to do is give her a little nose ring. I do have some gold jump rings, I think, somewhere in my room that I can use. I think I want to do gold. I think that'll look really nice with her skin tone. So I'm going to add a little nose ring. I was going to add earrings, but she already has her ears pierced, and so I don't know what to do about that. I might give her like a little cartilage piercing. But yeah, these ear piercing holders are really too big for me to give her like my own little earrings, but we'll see. I'm gonna go find those jump rings, and then I'm gonna try and give her a nose ring. Okay, so it's now July. I know, worst YouTuber on earth. It's taking me this long to film and post this video, but anyways, we're finishing it up, which is the main thing. So here is Leah's finished look. Honestly, I have gone back and forth ever since I finished like completely restoring her, of selling her. I tried selling her on Instagram. Turns out shipping costs to the US is the same price as a brand new American Girl doll, so I'm not gonna bother. But I do have this photo story in mind for my Instagram, and I think she'll be a really great character for it. So at the moment, she is staying in my collection. Anyways, here's a quick overview of Leah. As for her hair definitely still needs a lot of work. It's a bit dry, a bit frizzy, but you know what? It's looking 10 times better than it was before, so I'm still really happy with it. She has some freckles on her face, which I think looks super cute on her. She also got some new piercings. I gave her cartilage piercing and 2 little hoop earrings on each ear, and she also has a cute little nose ring, which I think is like a gray touch gold. Looks so gorgeous on Leah. Like, that is definitely her color in my opinion. As for the ink stains, I can't really get them off. enough. I've tried numerous different like acne treatments on my dolls recently, and I think the acne treatment that I have is expired because it is not working like at all anymore, and usually you would take it off pretty quickly. But anyways, that will be a task for another time. But as for her nails, I did paint them, as you guys saw, because I could not get those ink stains off to save my life, even when the acne treatment wasn't expired. But I think the purple nail polish is really, really cute, and it's a great little touch to her. And also, she has a tattoo, which is super exciting. That will be in another separate video because I do get a lot of questions as to how I do my doll tattoos. It's super simple. Video coming soon. I'm with my track record, like I always say in my videos. Hopefully it's not 2 years from now. But anyways, that is it for today's video. Be sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell on so when I make my rare appearance here on YouTube, you know when I'm posting. So yeah, I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!